thought I'd try to come up here one more time to at least do one more. That way I will just have my AEW review due tomorrow night. And maybe my TakeOver Stand and Deliver preview and predictions. We'll see. What is going on, guys, for the last time tonight? This is the Club of the Man 1993, and I am here live for my review of the Go Home show. This review the last ever Wednesday night episode of NXT, as of course it was officially announced this week that NXT is moving to Tuesday nights starting on April 13th. Of course, next week will be the 2-night special for NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver. This was the Go Home show for that pay-per-view. Gotta be real with you, wasn't super impressed this episode. I wasn't. I mean, there was a lot of video packages, but then we had the very, very weird Battle Royale. We also had a little bit too much of the women's championship picture. I didn't get why we had to keep constantly having them brawl on the screen. I don't know. It's just it doesn't feel like a match that should be like a little overhyped like that. It felt like there was a little bit. It felt like it was a little too much, a little too overhyped. I thought everything else to me just was what it was. I'm gonna be real. I don't know. I just wasn't the biggest fan of this episode. And like I said, I don't know if it's because I'm tired. I've had a rough week, or if I just not that excited for wrestling. I don't know. It's just like there's just something off again. There's just something off. Something's missing for me personally. Let me see here. Live chat, we got Mark. He thought it was pretty good. If you did, that's awesome. He admires the NXT Women's Champion. No matter how many times she got knocked down, she came back for more. Okay? And Tyler says, we want this to be over. Yes, we want this stupid pandemic to be over. But let's talk about this show. Like I said, I don't know. It's just, I just wasn't the biggest fan of this episode. I don't know what it was. I mean, I liked the video packages we got for some of the matches. I liked those, like the one for Cole and O'Reilly. We had the one for, we had a couple of them for Walter and Tommaso Ciampa. I don't know, maybe after I go through this again, maybe I'll give it a better grade than I thought, but I just still was not, I don't know. We'll talk about this show. First, we had to open up with a match between Roderick Strong and Cameron Grimes. Match was fine. Cameron Grimes wins with the cave in. And afterwards, he just, of course, starts dishing out money. So just a way to give him a little bit of momentum, but he was getting ready to be in that Battle Royale. Roderick Strong was also supposed to be in that Battle Royale, but he did not appear again after this match. We had the video package from Karrion Kross and Scarlett, where Karrion Kross is training, promising to dethrone Finn Balor at TakeOver Stand and Deliver Night 2. Walter has a promo putting over Ciampa as one of the all-time NXT greats, but Ciampa's got other priorities now, and he's become a shell of his former self. Not gonna lie, that is kind of true. At TakeOver, he's going to prove what he means when he says how the mat is sacred, basically, and how he respects this sport more than anyone else does. And then we got Santos Escobar issuing an open challenge because he wants to one-up Jordan Devlin, showing that he is the true man around here for the Cruiserweight division. Which Tyler Breeze would come out to accept the open challenge. He has a match with Santos Escobar, and it was good. Escobar would win the match. But then MSK came out afterwards as Legado del Fantasma bailed so they can, and MSK basically gets behind Tyler Breeze. But then we get a, and then we have Grizzled Young Veterans interrupt, and all of them with they're on with a video on the Titantron, how they're laser focused on them becoming the next NXT Tag Team Champions. Again, I know it's a weird situation since Danny Burch got hurt and they had to dethrone him and Oni Lorcan of them, but like, why is MSK getting a shot again with the same people that they had to beat though for the actual tag titles? For the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. And why couldn't they at least have Grizzled Young Veterans earn the opportunity? You know what I mean? I don't know. So I still find that strange. This triple threat should be interesting though between Legado del Fantasma, MSK, and Grizzled Young Veterans. So we'll see how that goes. Johnny Gargano erupts at William Regal saying he's cuckoo bananas. He's not fit to run NXT just because of this battle royale, just complaining again for no reason, and it's getting so old. Austin Theory says he'll let Johnny win, do the finger poke of doom. And Johnny's like, no, that killed the business. Theory's like, we're still here though. But Johnny agrees and says his money is on Theory. Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell getting ready to go out and have a match. And there's also some random. What's up with the dog? I mean, I know I switched back and forth between NXT and AEW, but what the heck was up with that dog running through the building? Teasing a new character, someone coming new, who knows? Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell defeated Gigi Dolan and Zaya Ramir, and afterwards they basically get a shot for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships. Whatever. Roderick Strong actually walked out of the CWC and said he's done with everything. Obviously, he's on his own, and he's done with what's going on with Kyle and Adam. Raquel Gonzalez then defeated Zoe Stark. Here's my question: Zoe Stark obviously has a lot of hype. She's getting over really good with the audience. Why is she being used every single week to put over talent? Why are they not having her get put over? I don't get that. And then Io Shirai came out and her and Raquel brawled with each other. Then they brawled a second time, then a third time throughout the night. I don't know what it is, but this match with Raquel and Io is just not exciting me. I mean, again, I like Raquel. I still don't think she's ready. I feel like, her getting the pin at TakeOver War Games was kind of a little bit of a letdown. And then she just randomly wins the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic with Dakota Kai. Loses, then gets handed the tag titles, the debuting tag titles. Loses them instantly, and she's not doing it for me right now. And they had them brawl 3 or 4 times on the screen, and I don't know. I kind of was turned off by it. I don't know. It's just something about that match just bugs me, and I'm not that into it. We have that. Casey Catanzaro and Kaden Carter lost to Xia Li and Ty Shaw's, and such. Tommaso Ciampa has a promo firing back at Walter about how things have changed, of course, over the past few years. But remember his story. We need to be reminded who we are, and I've heard what you had to say. A lot of people have a lot to say these days. Are they right? Is Walter right? Has he changed? In some ways, yes, but he's blocked out all the hate to think about all the people who continue to believe in him. At TakeOver, he's going to remind the world, and he's going to chase that dragon, and he's going to dethrone Walter for the NXT UK Championship. Don't think it's happening, but that would be a good match, actually. Finn Balor had a video package where he's expecting Karrion Kross for a long time. basically, and it was never a case of it. It was a case of when. He's been at his best strength and he's ready. Cross may try to dictate the pace, but that's fine. The longer it goes, the deeper they get, and where he drowns Cross, there will not have a fairy tale ending, and Finn Balor will retain the NXT Championship. And then we have the Battle Royale, the Gauntlet Eliminator. So these rules in this Battle Royale just really confused me. What was the point of having a 6-person battle, a 12-man Battle Royale, if half the winners were going to basically win anyways? And then they added in this thing where whoever gets eliminated one by one will be in the order. And to me, it just felt like super anticlimactic. It was just not that intriguing. And also, knowing the fact that Dexter Lumis is probably going to win, this Gauntlet Eliminator and defeat Johnny Gargano, because, newsflash, one of the very rare times he beat Johnny Gargano clean in a title match. I just ranted about main roster doing having champions lose clean. NXT does it rarely there, but why should I care? And when Lumis stood like just about 90% of the match standing in a corner and staring, which was also stupid, I wasn't a fan of it. The 6 people who won it in the order and how they're going to enter the gauntlet, I believe, are Leon Ruff, Isaiah Swerve Scott, Bronson Reed, Cameron Grimes, Dexter Lumis, and L.A. Knight, as he won the Battle Royale completely. See how it goes, but like I said, I'm expecting it to be Dexter Lumis, and Gargano's going to face Lumis and drop the title to Lumis at TakeOver Stand and deliver. And then that's when Raquel and Io came out and started fighting again. Io did a raspberry flop on top of everybody to end the show. That was cool, but again, I don't know what it was. I just didn't dig this show. I gave it a C-. I don't know. I didn't dig it. I especially was turned off by that Battle Royale, and again, this Io and Raquel being just a little bit overhyped. I don't know. Mark gave it a B. Okay, you liked it, cool. If he didn't return at the Rumble this year, I thought AJ was going to be winning and facing Roman at Mania, which would have been nice. He was talking about Edge, and Daniel Bryan have way too many world title shots since 2018. A few, but not like overhauled, in my opinion, but you have your opinion. That's going to do it, guys. C- for NXT. Again, I don't know. I just didn't really enjoy the show personally, but again, it's just maybe just be the mood I'm in. Who knows? I'll review AEW tomorrow and probably preview NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver at some point too, so that's going to do it. I'm going to bed. C-, guys. Give me your thoughts down in the comments section below. Slap a like on the video and subscribe for more content to my channel. Follow me on Twitter at DemandAir93. I'm checking out. Good night. Peace out, everybody. No